You should know by now, I could never leave you. I'll be sticking with you.
Hi, this is Tionne T-Boz Watkins, and I want you to be well.
Nothing else is stronger. Blood is always thicker.
I don't push my beliefs on anyone else, but I have faith and I choose to believe in God, and that's what got me through my faith. And having a strong mother and a great support team.
Somehow it makes me feel so safe. I got dreams and you got dreams. We both have
The mind is a powerful tool. Words are powerful. Mind over matter is so important. You can will things into existence. So if you think negative, most likely your outcome is going to be negative. So I would choose to think positive because I would want that positive outcome. But if you go around saying I'm gonna be sick, well hell, you gonna be sick.
You're always around. You never missed a moment. Your face.
Learning and having a personal life and juggling and everything. I mean, my kids are gonna come first. Hello. Like, I have learned throughout the years to stop putting things before myself. If I'm not here to do it, it's not going to happen anyway. So nothing's more important than my health, my kids, and that's always going to come first. God willing, if it's meant for me to work and do something again, then I will. But I'm not putting nothing before my kids and my health ever again. So that decision is real easy. Just don't do it. And I've created ways to work from home and things that don't take me away from the things I love the most. If you really want something, you fight for it, and saying it's easy, and I work hard. And sometimes I don't get the quality time that I want to spend with my kids, but I find ways to make the time. So I'll give you an example. I rehearse 6 to 8 hours a week, 5 days a week. So I would put dinner on 200, let it cook slow all day, come home at 6 o'clock, cook the sides, and still get the time in and have the dinner done. So you figure ways to work it out. Recommending something for stress is something I'm not good at because I'm trying to figure it out my damn self. I can't cuss, but I'm trying to figure it out myself. I am. Stress is something I have to talk myself out of all the time. People stress me the hell out. My job stresses me out. TLC stresses me out. The fans stress me out sometimes. Like, social media stresses me out. The news stresses me out. Life stresses me out. So I talk to myself all the time. All the time. Like, girl, don't be letting them people stress you out. Sometimes I put quotes up. Sometimes I talk to my mom. Sometimes I pray. Sometimes I just get mad. So you know what? I don't have a great answer for that, but to work at it daily. It's a daily process, and I'm working through that myself. So we're all human, but it starts with you admitting you need to work on it, because stress is like one of the #1 killers. And if you're 100% healthy, stress can kill you. So me having a disease like sickle cell, I really need to manage my stress. So I start telling myself this is the main thing I tell my daughter. When I'm sick, who do I see in the hospital? My mom, my brother, my daughter. When I need something, who do I see? My mom, my brother, my daughter, and my son. If they're not the ones that are helping you, why in the heck should they make a difference? So then I end up with, they don't mean nothing. So then somehow I get de-stressed. See how that works?
To be alone, as long as we have each other together, we'll be much stronger.
Music is everything, and it does heal. Like, everybody has certain music that puts them in a good mood. 'Cause I'm happy alone if you feel. That song just makes you feel happy. Like, it was the perfect title. Like, there's certain ones that get you in the mood to do, freaky stuff. There's all kinds of music that just gives you certain emotions. That's why music is so important, because it can help heal you. It can be soothing. It can de-stress you. It can make you feel good, feel sexy, feel pretty, feel secure, safe. Music is everything. Face your fears, man. You go around hiding stuff and pretending it's not there, it just makes it worse. If you use substance abuse to pretend it's not there, it's going to return when that high goes away. So the best thing to do is just to deal with it. Didn't say it was easy, but that's really the truth. bar child. I'm working at it daily. I'm trying to eat better. I'm a sugar crackhead. I crave sugar. The medicines they give me make me want sugar. So that's not good. But I take a whole lot of holistic remedies. I take a lot of vitamins, a lot of drops that are derived from supplements from the earth and plants. But you know, like I find out in our research too, like kale, natural anti-inflammatory. So when my torn meniscus gets inflamed, I eat a lot of natural anti-inflammatory type foods. So you have to pay attention to your body, be your own advocate, and speak out and understand and educate yourself about your body, because when you go to the doctor, you're the only one who could convey to him what's really going on with your body. So I suggest everybody learns their body, because what works for one doesn't always work for the next.
To be alone, as long as we have each other together, we'll be much stronger.
I think what hinders people is themselves. You let other people get in your ear. Your worst enemy is yourself. Nothing can hurt you unless you allow it to. Some people, like on social media, like, you know, we're all guilty of listening or reading certain things people say about us. It's up to us. We can't control how people act, but we can control how we react to it. So I would basically say we have to work on how we react to how people treat us, because you're your worst enemy. You got to learn to stop reading the stuff or ignoring it. And I have to tell myself this too, because I was pissed off yesterday reading stuff, and I be wanting to cuss people out, but I have to say they're not worth it, or listen to Brian or my cousin or my mom or somebody and just realize, like I said, talking to myself and realizing these people don't matter in my life, so bump it. They're ignorant, and keep it moving. I've learned to be open about how I feel, express myself and get it off my chest, because holding stuff in isn't healthy. It doesn't make me feel good. I just get it off my chest. It's just over with. But I am always mindful of my mental health, because my mind is what wills me to fight, to stay better. My mind is what wills me to want to live. My mind is what wills me to want to learn. Like, my mind is everything. That's all we got. Caring for my own well-being translates to my day-to-day life all the time. Like, I work at living day-to-day with this disease to stay healthy, to live longer. It's a daily process. The little things mean so much. Like when I'm in the hospital and I can't see just the skyline or the grass or the birds, like that's something that could have been taken away from me if I died. Like, those little things mean a lot. When I had the brain tumor surgery, I didn't know how important it was to blink. That when I couldn't blink no more and that was taken from me, like my cornea could have dried out and I could have been blind. Like when I couldn't form words, how important it is to be able to talk, to walk. The things we take for granted on a daily basis, let it be taken from you. You'll be surprised how much the little things really mean in life. So you should never take things for granted, because if you lost it, trust me, you would want it back.
I hear your voices night